所晒干，esta casa.
Gotta make sure that's working.
Yeah. Alright, well then, hello everyone, and welcome back to 4pixels. Coco and Knetsu are here, and we are continuing the house in Fata Morgana. Last we left off, we had to stare at this really creepy sprite, and now we're going to continue staring at it. I hope he takes form soon.
Me too.
Hello, Stan. How are you?
No.
Tiny bit more. If you wish to stay, then I shall not stop you. On the contrary, I will gladly attend to you. I'm doing great, thanks.
Yeah, I'm good too. Thank you.
I am waiting for the person who is to become my master. Forever waiting. I should be able to watch over you until the day you depart this world, old and wrinkled. Well, he doesn't really seem to have much of a form, so I'm not sure if he's gonna get
Yeah.
wrinkly. Maybe he'll get more transparent.
It'd probably look better too.
Do you not believe me? Are you interested in becoming the master of this house? I have to wonder if you know what you're saying.
No, I don't.
Although it matters little whether you do or don't. Oh my, look at that. Now, this brings back memories. This is called a rose. Do you know what a rose is? It's a type of flower. I see. Then allow me to teach you. What you have here is not a real rose. The real roses wilted and are sleeping in the soil. This is called an accessory. It is something women wear. Oh, was this one of the accessories that Mel got for one of the either
For
the
Nelly,
white-haired girl
for
or
her-
Nelly? Yeah.
Oh no, he gave both of them one, didn't he?
I think so, yeah. The beast held an ornamental white rose in his hands. An object someone, sometime, meant to give to someone else. Then I guess this must be the one for the white-haired girl. I can't remember if he ever actually gave it to her. He
I
definitely...
think he tried.
Yeah, and she wouldn't accept it. Curiously, the white rose was just as stunning as it had been the day it was made, despite being buried in the earth for so many years. I hear roses make wonderful gifts. He stared intently at the decorative rose. I had presumed the beast would either discard it disinterestedly or destroy it. But much to my surprise, Bestia held it gently in his hands, as though it were something precious to him. Are you perchance considering giving it to me? So you are not. Very well. Aw, she looks disappointed.
Oh,
Is there someone else you would like to give it to? Man, what a conversationalist we have here.
oh.
In that moment, a thought floated through my mind. The thing I had found in a pool of blood in the cellar was a monstrous creature indeed. But perhaps that was not, at his core, what he truly was. So I asked him a question. What is it that you desire, Bestia? This mansion fulfills people's desires. Yeah, I did a stunning job of that last time. If you yearn for something,
Aw.
look at that filthy thing!
A beast! It's a beast!
It's eating the goddamn sand. You really that hungry?
Beast, you foul creature!
Stay the hell back!
Get any closer!
Filthy beast!
And I'll kill you! What a
Several-
great town we had, huh?
I know. So sweet. Really? Really, Stan? Let him eat sand!
Who else is gonna eat that?
Several days passed by. As Bestia began to act more like a person, the mansion followed suit, slowly becoming more habitable, though not yet back to its former glory. No flowers grew in the garden, but neither were there weeds infesting it. The dusty corridors, shattered windows, rust-covered kitchen gradually returned to their proper states. Bestia learned how to change his own clothes and how to draw a bath.
I want to know if he changed forms or if he's still that, like, black-looking thing.
Yeah, like sort of miasma. Well, I get the feeling he probably is gonna change, yeah. No longer did I have to wait on him hand and foot. He could take care of a number of things all by himself. What we lacked for food, he acquired from the forest. Never did he go to purchase supplies from the village. Rather, he captured hares and gathered herbs hidden in the overgrowth. They were days without incident. And though such a life may be wont for excitement, peace is something that you mustn't take for granted. Those who have it cast it aside, finding the leisurely flow of time dull. Only those who have never experienced it truly know how precious it is. Bestia appeared to be content. He wore an expression of solitary serenity.
Someone? Is anyone there?
And then one day, a crack formed in the uneventful tranquility.
Is anyone in there? Could you part with some food? I don't need much. Some food and water. Just a little. That's all I need.
Bestia looked over at me, as if seeking my aid. Ironic, no? It was the visitor who was truly in need of aid. I pondered it for a few moments, deciding that I could not simply turn away someone calling upon the mansion. Had Bestia ordered me not to let him in, I would have followed his instructions, but he said nothing.
Whoa! Oh, thank God. Someone's here. I was afraid it was deserted.
You said you were in need of sustenance.
Yes. It doesn't have to be much. Anything to quench this thirst. I got lost and it's been several days.
Give me
Give
a...
me a few minutes. Oh,
It's okay. I do that all the time. Give me a few minutes. I will find...
Let him in.
So Beastia wears clothes looking like that?
I guess so. He is. He really is. A firm, deep voice came from behind me. I was quite startled. When had the beast learned to act so much like a human? When had he learned to speak so clearly and to behave so much like a master?
Ah,
Upon seeing Beastia, a look of terror appeared to cross the wanderer's face for a moment. To my eyes, Beastia was the very image of a head of house, but to an outsider, he probably appeared to be nothing more than a beast in man's clothing.
Prepare him a meal and a bed. I suspect he is quite tired.
thank you very much.
But in time, the fear drained from the man's face. Beastia sat precariously on the border between man and beast. Though he still had his doubts, the wanderer revised his first impression, deciding Beastia was human. As the wolf had fooled the little girl in the forest, he too had succeeded in playing the role of a man.
I thought I was gone. I thought I was a goner for a while there, but you really came to the rescue. And a meal like this on top of that? You really didn't have to. Though I guess that's not an appropriate thing to say as I'm eating. What kind of meat is this?
Human.
Oh.
Hairman!
No. It's damn tender for rabbit. And here I thought it was beef. You have quite the skilled chef. Oh, is she the one who cooked this? Is she your wife?
Oh no, I am merely a servant.
A female servant, huh? Don't see that very often.
You might be right, Stan. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh. This mansion's just full of surprises. I can hardly believe it. Lost for days, and as soon as I think I'm dead, there it is. Thinking back on it now, it's miraculous. But why are you two living alone in a house on a cliff?
We.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Asking so many questions without telling you about myself. My apologies. Just a little too excited to finally see other people. I'm a merchant. I do international trade. Until a few years back, spice exports pretty much all came from one place. But now that we've established trade routes of our own, my country's fighting tooth and nail to push its exports. And in fact, some lost a few teeth in the flight already. But that's just how it works. It's a cutthroat world. You do what you must to survive.
That's just how it works, the merchant said, a sorrowful look on his face. He was quite clearly putting on a show, though. Confidence in himself and his homeland radiated from that man.
I came to this land to do business. But, much to my chagrin, I somehow ended up lost in the forest. Had I wandered around for much longer, I'd have lost the chance to ever see my beloved again.
Your beloved.
Oh.
So sweet.
Yes, sir. I'm constantly out on business, so we only get to see each other a few times a year. but she always waits for my return. I'd like to introduce you to her if I ever get the chance.
This random man that you were unsure was a man? L- mm,
She's a pretty girl, if not especially striking.
Is that so?
The merchant was a man of many words, and I, for one, do not mind a lively supper table. Though I know not how Bestia felt, at the very least I was glad we had invited the wanderer into the mansion. He was, after all, holding a proper conversation with someone, and he seemed to be having success concealing his piercing, beast-like gaze. However,
Oh, right. I stopped by the village before entering the forest, and I heard a bone-chilling tale there.
as soon as the merchant brought up the subject, a palpable tension spread through the room.
They say there have been sightings of a beast.
Oh shit.
It's a creature unlike anything anyone's seen before.
He was thrown off by the cursing.
Not a wolf or a bear or anything like that. It even attacked the village once, killing several people. Thankfully, the men managed to drive it out. But the creature is still alive. There's nothing in this world scarier than a vicious beast.
Triple shit.
So you should keep an eye out. Wouldn't want to accidentally let a murderous beast into your home. Killed many sands.
So many sands. Sans Undertale.
Oh. At the villager's insistence, I had the smithy forge me a knife.
Is that knife
Huh?
with you now?
Well, yeah, I've got it on me. Only good to defend myself with, but it's better than...
That knife. You brought that knife. You're here to kill me with that knife.
Oh!
You're going to stab me again and again with that knife like they did last time. That's why you're here, isn't it?
What are you talking about? What's gotten into you?
Stab and stab and stab.
Calm down. What are you so worried about? I'm not going to hurt you with this.
I'm gonna hurt you with that!
What did you just say?
He said, I like to imagine that before the wolf ate the poor little girl, he said,
No, that's probably what he said while he was eating her.
Is this what I always looked like?
That beast.
What's your problem? What's wrong? Talk like a human!
Clearly, he's saying, kiss me there.
Maybe he is.
Dun, dun, dun.
Stop! Stay back! Where's your knife? Get any closer and I'll stab you to death!
You act like you only just realized I'm a beast. Eek! That's right. killed them.
Stay back!
And I'll do the same to you.
Help!
In his hand, Beastia held his sword.
Beastie
Perhaps.
has a sword?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe it's innuendo. Perhaps it had been hidden under the table, or maybe behind his chair. Regardless, it was as though he had expected this to happen. The merchant kicked aside a chair, attempting to flee, but Beastia closed the distance in an instant, knocking him back. He lost his balance and slammed against the wall, but still he made to escape, though the beast stood blocking his path. Yeah, definitely. Better this than in the crazy psycho sister.
Oh god, yeah.
No, please stop this. Oh shit, wait, not you. See, I told you I did it too.
No, please stop this. Don't kill me. My beloved is waiting for me back home. I can't leave her behind.
And why should I care?
Whoa. Whoa. Gah!
Well then. A dreadful scream echoed through the dining room.
That was more like a gurgle than a scream.
I reflexively covered my ears.
Please help. Someone, anyone.
No one's going to come for you. This mansion's a long way from town.
Help. That woman. Where is she? Why isn't she here? She was just...
You kill me if I dare to kill you. And so, you must show you that I will. I must show you that I'm serious. I must kill you or you won't understand. You just won't understand.
Stop talking, Beastia.
You can change your voice if it's for him if it's hurting you. I keep thinking that.
If I don't show you first time, you won't understand.
Oh. Was it in this that we were joking about? Sometimes it sounds like Donald Duck.
Oh, yeah. Coco's dead. I kill you. I'm surprised he can still scream.
Monster. That's right. I am a beast.
Oh.
This is supposed to be a serious moment.
They had been enjoying a peaceful meal around the table together just minutes earlier. So what had triggered this?
Knife?
Donald Duck.
Oh, Donald Duck.
Damn him. If I were to guess, the merchant saying the word knife is what caused the beast to snap. A simple, small thing set him off. I could not comprehend it. Bestia, who had said he wished for peace, was staring down at the ravaged corpse of the merchant, with a look of ecstasy on his face. Master, can you understand how he felt? Even just a little.
Dead?
Did he not yearn for peace, but for slaughter?
Maybe his piece is slaughter.
Maybe? That was weird.
Yeah.
It's 45 minutes past 12.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago,
I've been drunk every day.
Maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, so I won't be telling you this.
Bold of you to assume he wasn't drunk every day before.
Ooh,
Exactly.
touche.
He was only buzzed. It's in the court records.
well, it might not look like it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know?
Can't imagine why.
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Other than drinking.
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway in the back of my steed, Zippy.
Hmm.
No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. Can you have a horse in LA?